Hey, how you doing? I'm Nicky Montana of the Grit Boys. It's an acronym for Ghetto Rally in Texas, and we represent Hawk. Long live Hawk all day. For real. And we had one-on-one with Mike D. For real, they really going down. Ghetto Rally in Texas, Grit Boys. Cinco made me do it.
I'm in Vegas during Hurricane Harvey. My house was flooded. Walk house was flooded. He couldn't leave his house. There was water out. There was water in the neighborhood, so you couldn't leave the crib. Him and the chick get into it, and he kicks her out the house. He had an artist, Spilly, the white boy. His mother, Mama Spill. Me and her got a lot of history together. You know what I mean? We've been knowing each other for 15, 16 years before this. Me and her in Vegas together because she lives there, right? And she says, "Hey, you see this?" And she shows me this little girl on live going off about Walk. And she kicked me out. You know what I mean? She got two trash bags full of clothes, so forth and so on. And she said, "Man, can you have somebody pick her up for me, Lace, please? You know what I mean? Until the storm is over with." I had somebody go and pick the girl up, put her in a hotel room, paid the hotel room up for a week on behalf of my homegirl, right? Mind you, I never knew this chick before. I never been in a DM. I never talked to her before. We never had no interactions with each other. It was a mutual friend that I sent somebody over there to help her out, right? And fast forward, I get back to Houston. The city opened back up. I find out my house underwater. Everything in the motherfucker gone, man. And all I'm thinking about, niggas, what the next move gonna be. Still ain't talked to this girl. Mind you, I paid the room up for a week.
You just did Mama Spilly a favor.
That's it. Mama Spill called me and she said, "Hey, a girl wanna talk to you." I'm like, "All right, bet I'll go over there and rap with her." I shoot over there to the DoubleTree. She come downstairs, we talking, and she just give me the whole rundown of what went on between them. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna speak on their private business, but she told me everything that went on. And at that moment, I'm thinking Walt didn't want this situation no more. He threw, you know what I mean? It was a piece of trash. He threw it away, right? Bet, let's go. I immediately went to work. Brand new condo in her name. Got her teeth. She said, you know what I mean? He used to make fun of her teeth because she had little, you know, the little brown spots.
Baby teeth,
No, the little
smoker
brown
teeth,
spots.
like yeah.
She had brown spots all over her teeth. And she told me that was one of her biggest insecurities because dog used to, you know what I mean, badger her about that. So I said, "Don't worry about it. We're going to get your teeth done." I sent her to Miami, got her teeth done. All this is in 45 days, right? So, mind you, I wouldn't get no money out this situation yet. You know what I'm saying? That was just my initial response. Because if you're going to fuck with me, you got to look like me.
I give you that.
That's the reason why I went so hard with this chick, man. One, she was a grown woman and never had a home of her own. You can't fuck with me. You ain't never had a crib before. You know what I mean? So my thing was to hurry up and elevate the situation as an investment, and I'm gonna get it back 10 times.
For sure.
Cause she wasn't no bad looking chick. She was gorgeous. I didn't know dog had feelings for this girl. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Because again, it wasn't me against him. I've never been against that nigga.
It's the game.
It was the game. And the only thing I did was my job. And as a result of me doing my job, 3 months later, she goes back over there to him. You know what I mean? Something happened, and the only nigga she knew to call was Walk because she wasn't from Houston. She calls Walk, Walk go pick her up. You know what I mean? Next thing I know, I'm in Vegas. I get a phone call in the middle of the night. I don't never answer my phone in the middle of the night. So I just said, fuck it, I'll just return the call in the morning. Blowing my phone up. I still don't pick up. So I put the phone on D&D. The next day, I'm on my way back to Houston. I made the call while I'm on my way to the airport. She texts my phone back. Mind you, I'm sitting on the runway about to take off by this time. She sent me a text and says, 911, it's an emergency, pick up the phone. I pick up the phone on FaceTime. One of the worst moments of my life, my nigga. And the reason why is because Lace was a myth. You know what I mean? Nobody
Answering
really
that
knew.
phone.
When I answered that phone, the homie screaming through the phone at me, "Man, yeah, nigga, I got," y'all seen the video.
Hello? Hey man, it's the kid that did, man, with some news you can use, man. The KID, the DID. Ooh-wee! Hey man, I just wanted to let you know, man. I got the bitch, man. Hey man, I got the bitch, man. Hey, I got the bitch, and she didn't come in the handy, man. She didn't come straight in the empty handed, man. Yeah, man. I ain't happy, man.
And I'm like, whoa. So if you notice, if you go back and you look at that video, you notice I'm just smiling in the phone. I ain't saying much because I'm on the plane. I'm on the runway. We about to take off. I said, damn, nigga, I had 2.5 hours from Vegas to marinate this in my brain. Now, mind you, the world is talking about it while I'm 2.5 hours on this flight.
The whole city.
For
man.
3 days, man. So when I land, my brother, man, I'm mad with him till this day. He said, nigga, you got to respond to that.
Oh.
Mouse say, nigga, you got to respond. I'm like, nigga, I ain't responding to that, man. Fuck that. He said, nigga, you got to. So at that moment, y'all seen me get in my emotional stance, which nobody has ever seen me act like that.
Ever. Never.
It was a mixture of pride and emotions, which is a terrible mixture, bro.
But that's a
That's a recipe for disaster.
Recipe
So
for
my thing was,
pipe
I knew me and his history.
Right.
And for you to get on this internet and try to make it seem what it wasn't. He said, nigga, I been knocking you for bitches and blah, 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 blah. And now my ego coming into play. Like, nigga, you couldn't knock me for a bitch if I paid you to knock me, right? This is my mind frame. I'm like, man, come on, man. Don't do me like that, my nigga.
Yeah.
So now I'm trying to figure out why did he do what he did, because it was a situation, Mike, that he threw away. It wasn't a situation where Lace was at him. It was a situation where they had personal issues. They going separate ways. Right. I come into play. Boom. I'm thinking it's going to be a, you know what I mean, some player shit, because that's where I come from.
So open game.
Hey, man, that man, when I tell you, my nigga, it was one of the longest lasting situations, because normally I know how to deaden the situation quick.
When you responded.
When I responded, bruh.
That's the worst move you could have ever made.
It's the worst move I made. I'm going to tell you why. I was going to win because niggas know my history.
Thank you.
It wasn't no mystery. He going to win.
He got his bitch back.
No. Not just the bitch back. He didn't never had a bitch back. That was public. He made the public believe he had the bitch back. Me and that chick still cool to this day. We talk all the time. You know what I mean? She got a little girl now. This chick is just such a down-to-earth chick. And I knew that the day of that phone call, I knew that it wasn't her. I knew it was 100% Walk. You know what I mean? He had an opportunity to finally be in a comparable conversation with Lace.
For sure.
And he took advantage of it. You know what I mean? And I fed into it, which was the worst thing that I ever did. One, me and him is two totally different generations. Two, we on two totally different levels. Two totally different mindsets. I chose to go down that path, and by going down that path, it was a dead road for me, right?
You can't win no way possible.
Look what happens now. The world starts to figure out who this nigga is in the game. Man, who this nigga is? He said he got Lace bitch. But people didn't know that was never my people. That was his broad. That wasn't my broad. He had that broad.
It was in transition.
That's it.
You know how they say the check
mine.
got to clear. Vi, you know how they say the check, what they call it when the check get ready to clear?
It wasn't mine.
The check hadn't cleared yet, man.
It wasn't mine. Ooh. So when he got on the live, the first thing I said, which is the famous quote, nigga, how you mad at me because you got your bitch back? Right? It was unbelievable to him that I did all of that work in that situation and the bitch still came back to him, right? But it wasn't never that. That lasted about 25 days, 20 days at the max, and I got the call. But I didn't go public with it. What I'm going to get from that? I wasn't going to gain nothing by going at dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a myth, man, when they say niggas ain't supposed to have feelings, man.
Yeah.
Is that a myth? That's a myth.
Yeah.
That's a myth. Some niggas get behind closed doors, man, and they act one way, and then they put their gorilla suit on, man, outside the door because they want to put the front on, right?
They tongue kissing in the back.
They doing all that, man. You know what I mean? And when I look at a nigga that got 5, 6, 7 kids,
right,
and now you coming to me telling me you ain't got no feelings, man, it took a lot of feelings to carry 9 months. And you did it 5, 6, 7 times. So you can't tell me, nigga, that you ain't got this chick at home that you liking on. You a human being. Either you was a punk or you just sitting there lying in my face, man. It's one of the two. There's no way that it's humanly possible that you got a chick been around you, nigga, for a decade, and you telling me you ain't got no feelings for her? You don't love her at all? You ain't got no feelings whatsoever. I just told you a story a while ago about my baby mama. I was devastated.
Man. Yes.
Devastated. So for me to sit here on this camera and lie to you and sit back and say,
A pimp must have no feelings, about none of that.
That's hey man, that's bullshit.
Have you ever had feelings? Have you ever caught feelings?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey man, head over heels in love.
Right.
But I never allow my love to interfere with the business. That's where shit get fucked up at.